Pop. There we
Yes.
go.
All right. Let's see. Ethan, do you remember anything?
I don't remember anything past the murder drakes.
Okay.
I was tired.
Understandable. Josh, how about you? What's your I can understand Ethan.
What's my excuse? I don't have one.
Okay.
We started with the Drakes. We killed them good. Some guy named Santa showed up after that, and he was like,
Damper?
"Hey, like you seem cool. Help?"
Oh no, the Rajani guy.
Yeah, the
And we were
Rajani
like,
guy.
I don't know. You seem kind of sus, my guy. And he's like, well, I've got my daughter, and she's better at this than me. Yeah,
And she's
Santa,
and she's hot.
you're married. You're married.
Of course, Jeb already wanting to cheat.
No, Xanta.
Or are you saying that
He
Santa?
just
Felix,
said
you get
no,
hitched.
Santa.
It's your turn. I've already had enough shotgun weddings in my life.
Prioritizing Santa's daughter over his own.
You had one, my guy. Don't act like it's all that dramatic.
And the other
Santa
stalked me.
was like, hey, there's some things by my people that are causing issues. It's kind of at the areas where the dwarves hunted the lions, and then I've just kind of neglected. And we were like, hey, we're kind of suckers, and you know, yeah. After that, we went to the place. They were like ash zombies. They used the stat block for the undead, no, the elemental stone giant, and that was cool. I got hit by rocks. Great armor master, or yeah, heavy armor master is really good. I love it. I am a tank. I'm a tank. I'm a tank. I'm a tank. I'm a tank. Oh, after that, we kind of headed back. We did some roleplay with some other people. I don't remember what the little one did. I feel like I remember
Yeah.
there's being some drama with Felix, but I don't remember exactly anything about it.
Felix had rats infested his house.
Oh yeah,
And
you have
he did the
rat
most,
gathering Roomba.
Yes, and he had the most methodically, like, kind of fucked up way of dealing with it out of everyone here that has had vermin.
Yeah, it made me think, wow, that was very German.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, it was
Yeah.
basically bad.
I love how there have been so many iterations of Tom and Jerry. Oh, I thought it was going to be a different one. The one where he gets replaced by a robot. But that happens like 6 times in Tom and Jerry's run. Anyways, yeah, he had some things. The rats were overtaking. It reminded me very much of this one Love, Death, and Robots skit where this farmer hires a murder like scorpion machine to fight against the rats, but the rats are like French Revolution era like guns and stuff, and it's like an absolute murder scene. In the end, the farmer kills the robot for them because he's like, I respect you guys because you put up such a
Jesus,
good fight.
that is the most racially.
What?
What?
No, I typed in Tom and Jerry robot rat in GIF searches, and like the third GIF is like, no.
Oh dear.
Tom and Jerry robot
Rat. Like the third GIF.
Oh yeah, that's oh man.
Oh.
That is problematic, but also it was the 50s.
I should check this real quick.
That's so bad. Okay, focus, Josh. I don't want to have another Ethan summary.
What do you mean
Or
by that?
I should say an old Ethan summary.
What do you mean by that? Hold up.
He's a lot better now, but he used to take very long, winding paths. I think we had some discussions with Giard. I'm not sure if that was last session or the session before it, but you know, memory does not serve horribly well all the time.
I know there was something involving Giard.
I don't remember what we talked
Some
about with
guy like
Giard.
screaming about Giard.
See. It was the business. What happened was you guys were collecting information on what's going on with the meat rain.
Right.
Chocolate rain.
Um,
And there's a phoenix, apparently.
Probably
Walking
corrupted
Dead
in some
are
manner.
happening. There's a
Shambling
cache of
mounds.
Obion. Basically, it just sounds an awful lot like Korthia. And I don't
Little
want to
bit.
experience that yet.
come on, Josh.
I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Too bad.
I'm pretty sure that's where we're going next, isn't it?
That's my brand.
That kind of sucks for you, now don't it? How about you fucking keep digging, huh?
Experience it with us and suffer.
I refuse. I will. I will.
God,
Bye, Michael.
no,
nope.
that's Josh. All right, fucking finish the goddamn summary.
I will not. I will take a long, winding path and
Josh?
waste all of our time.
Uh-oh.
After that, I think.
Uh-oh.
Am I
Josh is
hearable?
having technical
I hear ya.
difficulties. I don't hear Josh.
You don't hear Josh?
Sucks to be you,
No.
Ethan.
You didn't hear him say it sucks to be you?
No?
Huh.
Oh, Michael can hear me.
Oh, there we are. There's Josh.
All right, good. We're good. We're good. Continue, Josh. Continue, please.
No, I will take a 30-minute recap. I mean, after that, we just broke it down into downtime. The alchemist made potions and things. I trained for a feat. I think Jeb was gone by now.
Yep.
Where'd he go?
Felix committed crimes against nature.
What do I do?
Rats.
Oh. It's not my fault they were in my house. Uninvited.
Okay,
to
put
know.
the shotgun. Put the shotgun down there, Chief.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, after that, I went and talked with some guys, some goblin chiefs. I have some guys here who are integrating into the society. We established our order of this is the way. We are the what is their name in Star Wars?
Mandalorians?
The Mandalorians.
It's not just the Mandalorians though, because Mandalorian now apparently encompasses a lot of different groups.
It does.
We're the
Oh.
fundamentalists.
Oh.
The
The
Boundaries.
fucking the way of the watch or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We are the way of the Red Knight. This is the way.
Do you know the way?
I know the way. That's like an
I know the
8-year-old meme.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. All right. Yes. So that's what happened last time. Let's see. Give me 1 second. First, I shall deal with Yep.
Yes.
What are you doing during your downtime? 2 months.
With my wife, because I have spent far too much time away.
All right.
I think just and getting the animals prepped for winter, buying
All
hay,
right.
um,
All right.
making sure all the repairs and everything, making sure the house is prepped and ready for winter. Make sure my barn is prepped and ready for winter.
Yep.
Um, I guess downtime wise, like actual D&D. Let me see.
Give me a second.
DMG, right, for downtime activities.
Wait, what was that? Ethan?
Using the DMG for downtime activities.
Yes.
No Xanathars.
Xanathar.
Xanathars. Okay.
But see, while you're
I
figuring,
put a name to it.
are you still figuring it out, Ethan? Will you need a couple minutes?
Yeah, I think I might need
All
a
right,
little bit.
because I can do all tips. Zeph.
So I
Um,
think I'm doing things down here.
yes, you are. You are currently transferring a lot of people down to Doth,
E.
a small little tiny community that is now grown to about the size of Darshire, like a little bit smaller than Darshire.
Mm.
Like the main town has about 40 people now, and has a relative area of about 100 people in the general area that you know
All
required
right.
this town to live. Um, you your knights have been taking care of these lands. Many people have been watching them. And Zeph,
It.
1 month as let's see, as Ostrad has went as Ostrad went to go get his tribesmen, his order. He During that time, you have received an invitation by William Marshall to go to Marshall's fort and join him for afternoon lunch to discuss.
Who's that again?
He is the oldest knight in the region. Let
Oh,
me
fuck.
get his thing up.
Oh, I remember him. I gave, like, something a witch stole from him back.
See.
He was a very grumpy dude. Nice. Kinda
Yes, he
gets
is
that later,
currently
just,
77
oh shit.
years old.
Well, I guess I'm going out for lunch. Some facial cream. To be fair, for being like 77 and like a grizzled warrior, he looks pretty good.
That is the best he looks.
Ah. Well,
He. All right.
guess we're going there
So
for lunch.
All right. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. As you get to his fort, it is a rather typical fort. Nothing out of the ordinary. You see what looks like to be a middle-aged man that is dressed up in plate armor, standing outside in front of the gate. Waiting for you.
Greetings. I was
Everything-
invited for lunch.
As shit.
Pulls out the
Well,
letter.
I don't have the map. I don't have the map ready for this because I forgot this one got corrupted.
Ah,
This one of those that got corrupted. But he holds out a hand and says, "My name is Jacob. I am his eldest son."
nice to meet you. I'm Zeph.
As he just gives you a nod. Sir Zeph, let me lead you to meet my father.
Thank you.
As do you come alone, Zeph?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. As you meet this old knight for lunch, he is very much he is very happy. You can tell. You can tell it's almost he's happy to see you in a way. As he looks at you and says, "Hello, Zeph."
Hello.
He is
Thank you for the invitation.
it is I understand it is weird for an old man like me to ask for a random lunch like this. And I understand my place for asking it. Well, as he just gestures over to the table, just have a seat, have a seat.
Thank you.
As
And I don't mind being invited, really. I'm being an elf, I'm older than I look.
I understand that. Hmm.
But what is the occasion, now that you've sparked my curiosity?
Well, there's a couple of things that I have been tasked with by our gracious Lord.
Wait, did you say by an ungracious lord or by our gracious
I-
lord?
Our gracious Lord.
Okay.
Um, um,
What kind of
he has
tasks?
tasked me. Well, there is. I don't know if you have noticed or have heard much about rest and its region lately.
I've heard that it's not doing the greatest. It's like trying to put in taxes and all that the people are definitely not happy about.
I and the reason why the king said those taxes were made was to fund the road and to destroy the wasteland between us and rest,
Mm.
which
The Rocky Crag pathway that's no longer a pathway.
yeah. Yeah.
I take it there's a but to this.
There seems to be a lot of distrust in the people of rest, for many of our men have been serving in the army that have been conscripted.
Hmm.
I have heard of reports that some towns have tried to at least attack a guard if they knew he was from Brindol, or a soldier that was from the army that was from Brindol. Some
Like
people would attack
people
them.
in rest attacking people from Brindle.
Yes, from
Hmm.
Rest, from any of the small towns around it.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
Why does
I
Rest have something against Brindle? It's because they can no longer reach us easy?
well, it's seemed like an easy scapegoat, but this one is more or less because of the high taxation that is just within. There's only been a couple of instances of this, two indirectly that has been noted,
Hmm.
but I I've been tasked with possibly the possible alignment and possible bringing back of many of the boys that were serving in that region.
Hmm.
If I play my political game right, and I might be able to bring a trained knight or two to the region back to Brindle.
Are you asking me to come with you?
No, no, no. I am wondering, as one of the new night bands, if you would sponsor this young knight.
Hmm. I think we can do that. How young is he?
He is just out of training.
Oh, so young,
21.
young. Not much older than most of my boys. Or not much younger, I mean.
Hmm.
Most
Just
of the
because you
people
nod.
in the Lion Band are only 24 max. Except for Rylan, but he's different.
Yeah, he just kind of gives you that look. It's like, well, yeah. Um, he he.
Do you have a name? And when should I be
It is.
expecting him?
His name is Seth.
Seth.
Seth Gabriels.
All right. And
Seth Gables. Gables,
Seth
not Gabriels.
Gables.
Gables.
Gabriel?
Notes.
And when should I be expecting him to come by?
You should. Um, with my possible. That's the name. But with my possible calculations and trajectory, could probably be 3 months.
Hmm.
You could probably, but I have another question for you, Zeph.
Lay it on me.
How old is your son, Vanavi?
Benavi. He's
Yes.
13 now.
Ah,
I was actually just
13.
starting to think about training him and my older son. Because neither of them have any actual training in weapons, just what they've picked up from me and my brother.
Well,
It just sort of runs in the family, shall we say.
well, from what this young man has shown in his performance in the more or less fair that has happened a few months ago,
Oh yeah, he made a really good shot.
it was great.
I'm proud of
Well,
him.
let's just say there is a younger family member of mine that has
Oh.
taken some interest in this young man.
How so?
Marriage, arranged marriage.
What kind of interest?
My granddaughter.
Oh, like a romantic interest.
Yes.
Huh. Are you both aware that Binavi is likely to outlive her by a lot?
When you just say that, it's just you can just tell this like this that just like blatant statement of that just kind of shocks him for a second. He says, "Yeah, I understand that."
Well, I don't suppose there's a lot either of us can do about young love.
But I am wondering if you can at least arrange some meetings with them.
I can do that.
Exactly.
And even if it doesn't turn out to be romantic in nature, Binavi could always use more friends.
Yes. Her name is Elizabeth.
I'll see if I can set something up.
No, Evan. No.
No.
Her
Seth
name is
Gables is part of
Elizabeth
a different
Marshall.
family.
But he also does say that that with that with this night, with you taking up this night, you will most likely be able to rank up, and Lord Guard will probably grant you title of Knight Company.
How's that different from a night band?
Well, you'll be an actual
Oh, I thought I
legal.
already was an actual night band.
You were essentially in the process of basically preparing to step into it. You haven't
Ah.
gone through a ceremony yet. There hasn't been the whole prompt and parade for your boys yet.
Hmm.
They are preparing though for both you and Lothar's.
Nice.
But that's why they give you the mission to set up Doth to essentially secure your image with the people.
Hmm. Gotcha. Well, I look forward to it then.
I do look forward to it as well. As you guys finish up lunch, it is a very nice and lovely time. And yeah, so in 3 months. See,
Zev on his way back just thinks to himself, I am going to be setting up my son on a date. I am confused about this. But, like, alright.
Without conversing with your wife.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
How about
converse
that?
with her as well.
Our son has a date. I have arranged a fucking arranged marriage.
Just once we get home, just approach my wife, hey, can we have a conversation real quick?
yes,
So, you know Marshall's over at the Marshall's Fort, yeah? Important night dude.
I have heard of him. Yes,
So he invited me for lunch today, and offered something interesting. Apparently, Vanavi, in the festival recently, has acquired a how do I say this? Marshall's
You can
granddaughter
tell.
has a crush on him and wants to meet
You,
Vanavi.
you can tell there's like there's like a look your wife's giving at. She's like studying your face. She's like wondering if this is like fully true. She's like, all right.
Is this a joke?
And
So
Are kidding me?
I've said I'll see what I can do to have them like interact with each other at least.
ah ah okay. Okay, you can tell your wife just like looks at you and says, so you have set up Vanavi
Yeah,
with a girl. I just want to get this correct, right?
that is
Yeah.
correct.
Just- this- Um,
You know how lame it is for your dad to wingman you?
she's honestly perplexed for a few minutes, but she just looks at you and says, "I do not fully know what to do about this.
I don't either.
I believe, Seth, if we go through with this and we allow anything happening beyond allowing our son to speak with her and have a friendship, if we allow anything beyond this, we might be tying ourselves closer to Brindle."
I thought we already were.
Well, more permanently
Hmm.
than what many of I am worried, but I
Tell me your
want to know
worries.
your thoughts.
Tell me your worries. Are you worried about staying in Brindle for the long term?
Your wife just gets quiet and she just says, I'm worried about watching from afar. I'm
Hmm.
worried Vanavi's gonna be heartbroken soon."
I also worry about that. But I know from personal experience that the pain of loss does not necessarily fade over time, but it changes. Before we got married, I had a friend. He was human. He was a paladin, even. He died. Never knew how it happened, but he's dead. And it broke me for a while. But I figured things out. Heartbreak is something that I wouldn't be surprised if most people felt. Not that it hurts all the less that other people feel it too.
She is very hesitantly, but you can tell she wants to trust you. She fully puts her heart in you, Zeph, as your as effectively her husband. Well, her husband, I should say.
Yeah.
She puts her whole heart into it, and she believes you, and she trusts you.
Yeah. That and all of the friends I've made here, the people I adventure with, we're all all of our family is going to outlive them by a long shot. And it's going to hurt.
She
But we can
just,
get through that.
you can tell more or less. Your talk she just relents, and just says, "I allow it. I allow
Right.
it."
I love you.
She looks up and says, "I love you." Just
Also, secondary
oh,
question. How do you feel about me training our kids in weaponry?
she just she looks at you perplexed and says, "You didn't know your brother's already been doing that?"
He's been what?
Yeah.
I did not know that, but I suppose it makes sense. What's he been training them in? Because I know Vanavi's been very much liking great swords, and Terra's very much been liking the whip and short swords.
Well, Vanavi likes throwing knives.
Really?
Yes.
I would not have taken him for throwing knives.
He throws them with a lot of force.
Ah, yeah. I'm wondering if that kid's stronger than me. I've seen him pick up crazy amounts of weight. But damn,
Where,
kind of wanted to train them myself.
I mean, she kind of says he's still he's still kind of bad with the great sword.
Well, yeah, that's a
He's not.
heavy frickin' weapon.
Hey, you did your job at that point, Jeb. You did your job. But yes, he is not the best of the great sword at the moment.
Fair enough. I mean, it's only 13.
But he hopefully
Damn, I'll have
will.
to visit when my brother's training them, see how they're doing. And
Yeah, he
also
should
maybe
probably.
give my brother a few words.
Maybe.
You should have told me. That's a big
I thought he
moment for
told you.
Leoneros.
I thought he told you.
He didn't.
Well, that's your brother.
Yeah. Doesn't tell me stuff
Ah,
unless it's absolutely necessary.
well, yes. Like most Leoneros. She
Uh,
just gives you this look.
Why?
Many times running off with your knights to where?
I tell you where I'm going.
Worm
I
smokes?
think I may have forgotten a couple of times. Which I very much apologize for. But yes, we did go to the worm smokes.
Hey. She just like gives you this look. It's like, all right, we got this. As she just kind of gives you this more or less big hug and just holds you there for a while, and just kisses you and just lets go and just goes about her day. As You are now informed that your sons have been training in weaponry.
I'm gonna go find my brother.
All right. Let's see. Roll me a D100 for
76.
all right. He is in town at the moment.
We'll just kind of like walk in stride beside him and just casually just. So, when were you gonna plan on telling me that you're training my kids?
Oh, yeah. I'm just training in some secondaries.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, I mean, Vanavi with the little knives. I'm gathering so many of them, I just at least teach how to at least throw it.
Well, yeah, fair
Nothing.
enough. Still,
Tara,
next time tell me.
did I tell you?
No, you didn't.
Oh, well, I know.
Dude,
Sorry, little bro.
like, I'm not mad. I'm just a little irked. Like, come on,
Oh,
training your kids is a big thing.
well, yes, that's why.
They're
That's why
not
I
your
left
kids.
the. That is why I left the actual training to you, because throwing a knife is like this, as you just like basically picks out a knife and just throws it at his wall.
Get the fuck out of
It's
my
like
room,
so.
Dad.
It's just so simple. He just picks up a knife and just like easily like with no effort just throws it at a wall. This
Yeah.
is see,
Yeah.
not that hard.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one of our like distant family members specialized in throwing knives.
I mean, maybe one of our uncles.
Wouldn't be surprised. I have no clue about Dad's side of the family. He didn't tell us shit. You know, probably because he was a terrible dad.
Well, maybe, but that's all in the past now. We can only move on.
Yeah,
But
I'm not. I think I will, teach my kids in weaponry soon.
hmm,
I don't know how I'm gonna teach Vinavi greatsword. Like, greatswords are freaking heavy. I don't really know how to use great. I wonder if I could get Jeb to teach him.
I mean, what you have Jeb, Ashrad,
Well, Ashrad's
after
more like a
Knights.
lance dude.
Still, what
Could get the knights, yeah.
big heavy weapon masters? How many people you got that wield those type of weapons around you?
A good
I
few.
don't think you'll have any troubles. At
Yeah, I
least
think I'll
picking up.
ask Jeb later. Jeb seems like the best candidate.
Jeb's
I
gonna be
just
like,
hope he doesn't
all
go too
right.
hard on Vinavi.
Jeb's gonna be like, all right, boy, pick up my sheep.
He would.
Bench my
It's just,
sheep.
I'm gonna be the hick version of Mr. Miyagi.
And the scariest part is,
Boy.
I feel like Vinavi could. Like, that kid is strong.
I need to shoot the sheep in 2 minutes.
All right, but yes, do you need anything else, brother?
No, just tell me things next time.
Understood. Also,
Can't deny a man unk time.
Come on.
also, have you been noticing noticing the clouds up in Assert the Loss?
Yeah, the meat rain.
Yes.
Yeah, we were thinking of investigating that pretty soon because
Okay.
it's kind of concerning.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later with that.
Yeah,
With
I
more
was actually thinking
party.
of sending Rylan into a Sort the Lost to like figure out what's going on.
Okay. All right. I'll probably give him some informants.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right.
All right. See ya.
All right, Jeb, you're here.
Resilient feat. I'm gonna continue the training
Resilient.
for that. I'm gonna
All right,
continue to
cool.
read.
Cool. As Jeb,
First thing first, I'm gonna walk in just just very tiredly begin to hang his clothes up, and he just says, "I'm home."
you're legitimately dragged into bed because you look so dog tired. It
Yep.
is just immediately dragged into
by
bed.
a pregnant
There's
woman.
no yep. No escaping it. You are
he's not resisting.
it is it's very nice. I mean, legitimately you caught her in like eating like pickled pickled vegetables with fruit. She was like legitimately like
I
had
thought for a half a
basically
second you were
plate
about to
with
say
that.
pickled herring.
She has had a lot of like pickled vegetables and like other pickled items that were just like she's been pairing up with fruits in your absence.
I just
She just kind of has some of that and just lays in bed with you, and you know she's immediately enjoying this.
I look to her and say, "How you been? I know I've been spending a lot of time away.
She
I'm sorry."
has been a little sick in the mornings. It has been a little bad, but thanks to Zeph's wife, it has been very bearable and very manageable because she has a couple of spells has used
Mm-hmm.
like Luster Restoration. Um,
How far along is she now?
let's see. 5 months.
Please, 5 months. Okay.
Actually,
She's what?
I would like Jeb roll me a perception or investigation check.
Can I do it with advantage?
Yes,
Okay.
I want to see if you at least notice some things.
She's my wife.
My wife.
From
Good.
honestly, Jeb, from a couple of records from what you probably got from Lothar and a couple of her other family members, who her mother has never had any like twins.
Oh.
From what your records show, she looks a lot bigger. She sounds, the record sounds, something's pointing. There's a couple of things pointing that there might be more than one child.
Oh.
No! Now there are two of them. Oh no! Yeah, he kind of like lazily looks up. He just says, "Twins."
She pauses, looks at you, and just utter confusion because she did not get this high of a roll.
Like, what do you mean I'm having twins?
She's looking at you, more or less looking like the things you probably slightly looked over.
He's like, I know I've been away from home, but it doesn't mean that I'm not as imperceptive when it comes to the person that I'm in love with, especially through the well-being.
She is honestly very. You can tell she doesn't know how to feel about that because it's like, how do you react to that in that day and age? She is honestly
Yeah.
like, I don't know how you might have noticed, or I I don't even know. I barely felt them kick.
Josh, that
I
was so fast.
Well,
what?
I'm not 100% certain, but there. I don't really want to go into specifics either, but it's just you have visual signs as of there might be more than one cooking in the bakery.
Uh, she she is. You can tell she's sitting there and thinking a lot, and she just looks up at you and says, "Are we are we ready?"
I look to her and I just say, no parent is ever ready for children. No matter how much preparation goes into it, nobody's ready until it happens.
Do we prepare
We
for two?
let's give it a month or two. Maybe Zeph's wife or your friend might also see the same signs as I have. And if that's the case, then we can prepare for two.
Uh,
But for tonight, he kind of like snuggles his head. And he says, we sleep. Please.
she does. She just basically holds you tighter and sleeps really close to you. Ethan, roll me a D100.
75.
All right, because it's actually pretty good that that we did this because you get a dream this month.
Oh,
Oh.
Or Jeb,
Uh-huh.
you go to bed that night and everything is normal from what your world and what your perception is normally. Is everything is completely normal. As you go to bed and lay your head down, you don't feel anything at all initially, but soon after you close your eyes, you almost feel this pain quickly jolt through you. As I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
13.
It feels like a quick jolt of pain, more or less a static shock. Like it's just a quick little tiny shock. As
Mhm.
as you're not jolted awake, but you you're slightly startled as you wake up. You are not Jeb anymore. You are a young man sitting by a fire in front of an older an older hunter that you know as your uncle. Your uncle has brought you into this region to hunt a beast as hurt your father many, many years ago. As you sit by this fire and sit across from your uncle, he looks at you and says, "Boy, who are you?"
Uncle, I don't know his name. He doesn't know his
Um,
name. I'm Jeb. I'm Jebediah Jenkins. Why am I here?
as you, as you say, you're Jebediah Jenkins. He says, you, you're, you, Jebediah Jenkins, are part. Your family once was great, Jeb. Once was, but was neglected many, many years for no reason.
By who or what? Ourselves?
By themselves, by the Fae, by the gods. There has been many, many things I've seen go wrong for you. And I I did my best, Jebediah, to bring him back. I am here to tell you what might bring the full blessing back of the gods to your family. I am a being known as the Uncle of the Woods. No one. I am only known by that. I am a traveler that has traveled many, many lands in many, many strides.
Could I
I
roll a
am.
religion check, I guess?
Yes, roll me a religion check.
Ugh. 14.
You have heard of this being known as Uncle, or more commonly known as um the guardian of the shepherds and the guardian of the poor, as a being of endurance. This usually depicted as an old man, an older man that has few a few health problems, but his whole story and his whole motivation of what he does is more or less to continue going no matter what. No matter how bad it is, he must continue going at all costs. His entire goal is to try to at least give that to people that are on the worst, that are probably in the worst part of society, or the worst end of society. He is only known by many of the people from more or less the frontier. He's not a well-known being. He is just a more or less a remnant of endurance.
Are you here to warn me?
I am here to tell you that a item you possess could bring more blessing, bring blessing back to your family.
Are you talking? Wait, which one? Which one? Where is it? Ah,
You will need to purify the acts of my old brother.
you talking about the
You'll
winter
need
axe?
yes.
Where?
To purify it, you'll need 4 items. You'll need string from my phase spider. You'll need bones from an elk with 16 points or more.
Oh,
Mhm.
You will need scales from, see, well, no, it's, you'll need you need horsehairs from a sacred horse of Uthgard. And finally, you'll need scales. You'll need scales made out of gold to match that of
God.
an ancient dragon, at least one.
So as like a mold, does it have to do poured into a mold that matches an ancient dragon, or does it have to be gold from a horde of an ancient dragon?
It has to be molded like an ancient dragon's
Okay.
scale. I then you must construct these into a instrument. You must string them all together into an instrument that you must be able to play, or someone near you must be able to play. You must take this to my brother's grave, plant the axe into it, and sing the ancient song of your home. You will need to do this to at least purify the axe and to bring back the glory of what my brother once did with it.
Are you the brother of Leonidas?
No,
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me, Uncle?
I hope you await the arrival of the little ones.
Await the. Did you say await the arrival of the little ones? Michael,
I'm not repeating myself
you're not what?
on that one. I'm not repeating myself on that one.
Good thing we have it videoized.
He did say
Yep.
that.
And then, and where is your brother's grave?
You know,
Do not worry, my friend.
you should know where his grave is. It is in.
Are you part of the first? I apologize. Are you part of the first Jenkins? The same Jenkins that we released.
No, no. My brother's grave is in the Wyvern Watch Mountains.
Is this the fucking fancy tomb?
Hmm.
Okay.
See. Yes. Just reading the chat real quick for what Daniel said, which sucks.
Yeah.
Guys, I got endgame material now.
Yes, but that's all I'm here to tell you. I have seen your people struggle for way too long, and I've been a fool in my own arrogance to being able to help you. I'm sorry, Jim, for my failure.
Don't apologize for things that you can't control. In my experience, the only thing you can control is with your own hands.
Well, you have endured, and you shall always endure.
As all humans do.
He just basically just looks at you, and just closes your eyes as you wake back up normally in the morning. Like nothing happened.
Thinks to himself, why does all this shit happen to me?
I mean, no.
We're gonna put a tack in that.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're gonna put a tack in that. I guess
Okay.
later on during the go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was later on in the week. Jeb's gonna ask Alicia. It's like, what is this news of unrest I keep on hearing about in town?
Well, there's some things going on with the Giantshields and the Cirtha Lost. I know that there's some people turning up, effectively exhausted. Most of them warriors that traveled in the Giantshields. There has been some unrest in the main region of Ressalor because they implemented. One of the local lords has implemented a unfair law, as many people have cited. And let's see, that one has not been, and that has not been put out to the public yet fully.
I think I'm gonna ask Felix to commission the stones that you can talk with.
Ah, sending stuff.
Yeah. That way, if
Okay.
I'm out and about, and you need me, I will come without hesitation.
You can tell her eyes just light up.
Hey Dev, how's your day today? It was so good. Today I went on a walk and just yap.
Yeah, for 25 words.
It's 2 months from now. I think we're possibly thinking about going to the Giant Shield, but I don't know if we want to do it in the mist of winter and go up to the mountains.
Let's see.
I'll talk with the group, but I think I'm gonna commission Felix for these things.
She just nods.
And I will be here. Yeah, Felix. You're making fucking mechs. I bet you can make sending stones. Maybe. I always forget that you're not a fucking artificer.
He can.
Um, what am I thinking? Shut off music.
Sure.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, Jeb like takes her hands to his and looks at her eyes and says, "I will be here when our children are born. I promise you that."
Um, she takes your hand very honestly. She just takes her hands into hers and just says, "I." You can tell it is just like with that, so much stress kind of relieves from her. It those words you can tell Jeb without saying anything. You can tell like her body just like relaxes so much from those words, and she just says
I
thank
may
you.
I may be a fool, but I like to think I'm a fool in love.
She just puts her head on your chest and basically just hugs you for a while there.
You will stay there for as long as she wants to stay there until her back starts hurting.
Yep. 5 minutes.
Oh no.
It's 5 minutes and you guys are standing awkwardly there.
She's like, "All right, take me to bed. Pick me up."
All right, back. Ouch.
And now
um, what is? I'm gonna do one more role playing thing. Unless you have something else first, Michael.
oh no, go ahead.
Josh, what is Oxrod's favorite alcohol or drink? I guess is it just juice? Josh,
Cash.
Josh, maybe got
Yeah. Sorry.
him. What's Oxrod's favorite drink?
What?
What's Oxrod's favorite drink?
Favorite drink?
Yeah, alcohol, non-alcohol, juice, water.
I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna buy a bottle of it,
It's not a question I am prepared for.
and I'm gonna. I guess before Oxrod heads out to go collect his posse, he's gonna come over to his place and knock on the door.
Hmm.
May I come in?
Always.
Comes in and goes, I brought this. Hands you a bottle, whatever your favorite drink is.
Let's just go with brandy.
All right.
I would say whiskey, but that's too
Too
expensive.
strong. Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure we could get free versions of it from a certain artificer, an actual artificer.
Isn't that always the issue? Is that we've got two artificers in this group, and only one of them feels like one,
um,
and it's not the artificer.
um, as we get cups and start to drink, Jeb, um, sits down and very, I guess not awkwardly, but is trying to find a way to like broach a subject.
The duel of the awkwards, because Oshrod is definitely not about to like push him because he has no idea what's on his mind.
Yeah. I think to put blunt, he just says that I have my suspicions. I may be a fool, but I'm a very perceptive fool. No person can just walk into a camp of hobgoblins and walk out scotch free. I know you're not the sneakiest. So it's also from the vision that we both shared. Going to be a big piece of it. I know I've talked about my past a little bit. There was definitely a time where I would have been fueled by my own rage and do something very, very foolish. But as you and I have become more acquainted and we've talked and we shared, we've bled, we've not really cried, but kind of cried together. You have really helped me grow from who I was. And I think of you as a brother. No. As he takes a sip of the brandy.
I think Oshrat's really quiet for a long time about that. Is it is it better to speak on such things, or is it better to leave it for nobody to know?
A lot of this. What do you mean by that, Joe? I
What do you
apologize. I'm
think I
not
mean
picking.
by that?
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're communicating in character, but let's communicate, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
both are terrible communicators.
I shall. I don't know whether it's good or not. But we can also just leave things the way they are as now. I would be completely fine with that.
Don't put the impetus on me. Oshrat will drain his cup.
Jeb's eyes go wide, just like, whoa.
He'll take off his helmet and slowly begin to unwrap the head wrap that he has. And Oshrat's is a very old face for a hobgoblin. It's scarred by a lot of not only battles but abuse from others that he had experienced in the past. And he probably is showing in his eyes for the first time anxiety.
As Jeb looks, there's no, it's kind of like a flick of his eyes is like confirmation type of deal, but there's no anger. Yeah. It's fun. It's one of those things where it's like I finally get to see the face of
Ooh.
my brother in arms,
Can we
my
see the art?
like essentially my closest companion. Without being a lover type of deal, a brother. As Jeb holds up the brandy and he says, "Would you like a refill?" I shrug.
Please.
As he pours you another one, and he holds up his own glass as in a toast. And he says, "We are both victims to the misfortunes of our past. Here's to going into the future as renewed men and brothers in arms till the very end."
See my brother.
Clink,
Clink.
Jeb Drain says.
I
He's
think
ooh.
you've shared your story before. I don't think I've ever told anyone mine. And I think it would be good for you to know why I've hidden my face among the obvious. Would you care to hear the story?
I would love to hear the story.
My name is Ashrad. Amongst the goblins of the Black Knife tribe, I was called Bonebreaker. I was the leader of a battalion of hobgoblins during the last goblin horde. But it wasn't too long after its start that I had a realization. There was this dwarf. We tortured him, trying to get some back door into the dwarf fortresses. Next to him was a woman with beautiful red hair and a ratling that we had captured. All three of them tortured beyond any reason. I was old at this point. I'd taken many other goblins' heads, many human heads as well. But when they started to crack the whip against the dwarf's back, I felt angry. By the time I had realized where my anger was coming from, the dwarf was dead. But I raised my axe, and as they cracked it against the woman, I took another goblin's head for the first time in the defense of another. Took the two of them and I ran. Stole a horse from another goblin. I took his head as well. But as we were running, an arrow struck the woman on the side. I kept running until the horse fell dead, and until my feet began to bleed. By the time I had reached Brindol, the woman was dead, and it was just me and Rat. I spent a very long time alone. Afraid of what people like you would do to me, but more afraid that the other goblins would come to take my head. I built a lot of walls in my time, but I'm really glad that you're standing on those walls next to me now. He raises his glass to you again.
Jeb raises his.
May we live together.
Maybe live together. And let it be known that Asherad and his kin are always welcome in my house.
On that subject, I am going to bring more to this town, Jeb. Others need an opportunity. There aren't many
Hey,
who would be willing to accept dropping the axe of Maglubiet, but I'm asking you to please help protect their secret as well as you protect mine.
I will. Don't you worry.
Hmm.
I trust your decision.
I am glad. For life and honor.
For life and honor. Undo death.
I imagine they drink for a very long time, and Ashra just like breaks down crying when he leaves.
No.
Not out of like
Aw.
happiness or anger or anything. It's just like a relief of anxiety after like
Yeah.
2 decades of living in hiding and fear, especially of Jim.
Yeah. You can tell Asha after a tired night of drinking, you just see a rat like come down from like a little tiny hiding spot, like take out like a crossbow bolt from a fucking ready hand crossbow just in case.
Who's gonna shoot Jeff?
Just in case, you know? It was you know?
Untrat doesn't say anything to Rat, but he raises like a single eyebrow.
I think right before Jeb leaves, obviously before all this happens, as he's leaving, he says, he turns to Archat and say, ever fall on the battlefield, please take care of my family in my absence.
Shit. Shit, Uncle Piccolo.
I don't know if I can, Jeb. I don't know what that word even means to all of you. It's something I never had, and it's something I don't think I can understand. I will protect their safety, but I don't know what it means. beyond something physical.
And that's all I need from you if I die. It's just to protect him if any danger comes across him. And I'm not there.
Your family will have no fear of any blade, so long as I breathe.
Thank you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rat comes down with the crossbow bolt laced with fucking poison that we gave to the giant octopus.
Oh god.
Right, Rat has connections.
Yes.
Rat's got fucking worm poison. It just doesn't care to share it.
He is something, all right.
Rat does what Rat wants when we're gone.
No
He's
one
a protect
asks
your
what
baby
Rat
from the
does.
worms.
Red is actually the leader of an under empire. He just doesn't care to really leverage it.
Exactly.
I mean,
That was heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was good. Good.
Oshrat face reveal.
Oh,
Multi-
I suppose the art. Someone wants
Yes,
the art.
please. I wish
I
to
don't
see
actually
the
have
art.
it saved. Here we are. Call me Piccolo. I'm
what?
okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Piccolo's cool.
I mean, let's be honest. If there was like any training arc between like you and Jeb's kids, it would be exactly like how Piccolo did go on.
Just
It
throw
should
him
have
at a
like
mountain.
ship. It's gonna be like throw him in a mountain and watch him from far enough away to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, that's all shred.
Yes.
And he's
Alright.
got
Fuck
like
yeah.
he's got like the facial mask made of metal.
Fuck yeah.
You know, sorrowful
Badass.
expression.
Well, before we get into the next 3 months before Ashrat's next group of people, I'll like to take a 10-minute break
Okie dokie.
so I
Alright.
can get some more liquids.
Where are we going
Because-
now, Chief?
Well, you got 3 months until you got you got 3 months until your next group of people show up at the fort.
This is on. So is this after the 2 months?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we want to
During
go
those
into the
2 months-
mountains?
During those 2
In
months, could
winter?
I have had Rylan go up to Asurthalas?
Oh yeah, he did do that.
Yeah.
Let me actually get back to you guys on that because he does have a lot of information.
Good.
I am kind of adverse to going up before your wife gives birth, but also when your wife gives birth, it's gonna be like, well, do we want to go up then?
Yeah.
Is that a good idea? Because I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either.
So when is a good time? I think now is the only time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We don't want to go up during the winter, but you have to go
Alright.
get twins.
All right. So what Ryland brings back is a lot more clear information. There seems to be a lot of outer territories are starting to. Many people are starting to panic in the outer territories of Acertalos and are starting to congregate towards the city. This substance, let's see. Let me just double check the name. I believe it's called. Let's see. I have it here. What was it? Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, I just need to double check where that was. All right. He has said that this um that this substance has been called a miasma by some of the alchemists in Asarthalos. Is from his connections, as he is a part of a lesser family. He learned that this substance was used long ago by many elves and many creatures that have turned against the gods and turned against the order of all things are good. More or less, this substance comes off of corrupted phoenixes. It is called. Let me just check. People have called it the reviving miasma or the Lazarus miasma, but it is effectively it brings back any dead that comes in contact with it, and any living creatures, especially elves, that walk into it must make a wisdom saving throw each dawn. DC starting at 13, and each day increasing, or else you gain the confusion spell, the confusion condition, and effectively you essentially wander around, and depending on if a powerful being has controlled the phoenix, a powerful being could effectively control where you go, essentially allowing them to take you wherever they want in this mist. But people have said that spotted people that have traveled in the miasma and that have been fully submerged in the effects, that have lost their way and have fully almost perished from essentially exhaustion, have said that they have saw a more or less a blue lantern being shown to them, and was able to guide them all the way back to the gates of Sarthalos.
Huh. Does Blue Lantern ring any bells for me?
Roll me a religion check.
Eh. 9. And pass was still on.
You nothing. It might be something to do with. It might be something to do with dreams, but you're not fully sure.
Huh. Something about dreams. That's helpful.
But there seems to be some type of guiding light in this dark time, and the miasma has stuck to the Giantshields at the moment. There has been many attempts by the Dragon Prince himself to go deep into this thing and to try to look for the source and kill the creature. He said he has battled a winged creature in this mist, but couldn't get a fully good sight of it. It was a mere skirmish. He said it fled immediately after he struck it once. He at least tried to attack at it. But I believe this might go deeper than we thought.
Yeah, that's certainly something.
And another thing is, some people that have traveled deep into the mist has said they've seen some lights, some positions that have been lit and torched in an ancient, desolate fort up in the mountains.
Hmm. That's very peculiar.
It is. This fort is tied to a ancient lord that is said to be a ruthless tyrant
Huh.
who hated man with a burning passion.
Do we happen to know where exactly this fort is?
Let's see. Let me go to GM later real quick.
Gotcha.
Yes. It is right. It's right there.
Gotcha.
This lord is said to be was said to be a powerful wizard in his day.
Oh, god damn it.
Said to be also a brilliant dragon lord.
Hmm.
His name
Well,
was
that's not
Caranthir.
Caranthier. Noted. I don't think I've heard of this guy, have I?
Roll a history check.
I mean,
Heh.
his name sounds like a kingdom in the Forgotten Realms, but I have no idea.
Check. Yeah. What you know of this being, Zeph, is that he was a. What you know is mere legends. It says that he was a tyrant that somehow lost the favor of his goddess, Victory. He did something so cruel that lost the favor of Victory.
Damn.
And he is said to be so powerful that he could possibly stop time for a brief second.
Ah, fuck, he's got time stop.
That is all that you can get from that history check.
Hmm. Noted. But yeah, pissing off Victory is not something you want to do. She'll fucking get you.
So is
Alright.
that a now handle it kind of thing, or do we feel like that's a
I
later kind of
don't
thing?
know. I feel like
Let's
we
try it.
should
Let's
try
try it.
and at least try to deal with it. Because, like, that's pretty bad.
What kind of trouble can we get into?
A
What's the worst that could
lot.
happen?
So we won't be pissing off Victory.
Hmm. See, give me 1 second.
Evan, I would never.
Let's get a fur coat.
Yeah. An umbrella.
Yeah, let's get a lead umbrella
Oh,
too.
But then,
hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Why are we getting lead umbrellas?
Meat
'Cause
rain.
we're walking into the chocolate rain.
Meat rain that causes confusion and gives you exhaustion. And apparently that comes from a corrupted phoenix, as we kind of figured. Anyone who controls this corrupted phoenix could potentially determine where the people under the confusion go. But apparently Blue Lantern helps guide people back to Asurthalas. We don't know what's up with that. Also, evil tyrant named Caranthier, was that it?
Yeah,
Did
Carrot.
something to piss off Karis. And
That name sounds familiar.
I know that there's a kingdom in the
Hmm.
Forgotten Realms called Cormanthier.
yeah,
Hmm.
but Caranthier
I
does
just feel like I know
sound
something
familiar to me,
crazy.
but like it also could very well not be.
Oh,
He's a talented wizard,
Hmm.
apparently enough to cast Time Stop.
Ooh.
What could go wrong?
I'm
Exactly.
guessing many things,
No, it's fine.
but it's okay. Everything's fine.
See.
I've been reunited with the gremlin,
The
also,
gremlin.
and I didn't die
Also-
driving in here.
Zeph, from that, there's also one thing that he's prominently known for
Oh,
that I forgot
goody.
to tell you because I'm a little ashamed to say this. He is extremely racist.
Oh. I mean, you
he
did
is
say he
too-
hates man, so I assumed you mean he hates humans.
Yes, he hates especially half elves.
Uncool.
Nah, a true highborn elf.
Yes. Of all course, he hated him to his deepest hearts. He hated him and wanted him rid.
Well, that's fun. So, pathing.
All right, so oh no, it's way worse.
Nah, I'm sticking with that.
Headcanon.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, it's a part of the story.
So, pathing, we're probably going to be on the southern end of the Giantshields because spending the time to go all the way around it is a lot.
Wait, hold on, because I thought, because that was actually I just double check. I need to roll for him again.
My mind is an enigma.
No, I just needed to double check something because I forgot I was supposed to roll twice for him. One for essentially general knowledge on this stuff, and one for political knowledge on what is going on.
A
'Cause,
third one. How racist.
I mean, enough to be described as
What,
a
how
hater
racist
of
are we?
man.
See, I mean, let's see.
Also, we got an Oshrod face reveal. Yeah, you
Yes,
missed
we
it,
How'd that
got
yo.
go?
a
It went very
deep
well.
lore drop, and Arsharad and Jeb are now intertwined,
Best buds. The
non-sexually.
bestest, even.
Jesus Christ.
You're married. I
fucking
hope it's not sexual.
good. All right. There is a couple things there's going on in the search loss.
Of course there are. When is
One
there
is
not?
one is that they are. There's talks of possibly giving up, possibly allowing Brindle to make a couple of forts and camps around the Surthloss's territory
Oh.
that might aid in this effort, and possibly warriors of a night band or two might be sent there.
Hmm. That would not surprise me.
I'm just double checking the map of where these things would be placed at, so I can correctly put this. Checking. Right. There's gonna be one fortress right there.
Oh yeah, sending stones. Sending stones is a good idea. I would also like to purchase a pair.
You can buy some from a local wizard that will send it out. Be from Felix. It'd be basically 2 weeks for him to make it.
Nice.
Yeah, but yes, there's going to be 2 camps where I place those 2 circles at. Let me
Alrighty.
fix this.
We can visit one of those while we're on our way.
They are mere camps at the moment.
Have we had
So-
any downtime beyond the downtime that happened last session? No.
No,
Danielle was asking.
No.
Yeah.
not. You were dealing with.
I just need to know if I need to be doing potion math.
Nah.
No.
But my
Let's go
mines
into
are
the
now
next issue.
active.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Huh?
We now make a total of about 1,400 gold a month.
Y'all were very rich.
We are very rich. We have like 400-ish platinum, 11k gold, 13k silver, and copper does not matter.
All right. Well, when Felix gets downtime, Jeb can get his sending stone.
Like, can I purchase them? I
Yeah,
want
can
them
we
now.
just buy them?
Yes, you can. You can from the local wizard, Mr. Sands. For let me check. Sending. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It'll be. Or let's see. For you guys, it'll be 1,000 gold.
All right, I'll take
Total.
2 out of the pouch.
For
Each.
1 pair.
Okay. I give the other one to my wife.
I will do the same.
My wife.
My wife. I love her very much.
You're just like, you've got a sending stone to your wife, I've got a sending stone to my wife.
You copying me.
I feel like I should get
Yes
something
and
for
no.
that.
Her rat. Are you that alone?
Just,
Are you that lonely?
It's
two married people, just like, yeah, give them to our wives. Give it to Rat.
My roommate.
Who'd you give it to? A fucking rat. I give it a rat.
Damn right.
He uses 20. He can't use 24 words. What rat really uses it for. Today I saw a balloon.
I saw a
Today,
balloon.
I saw a balloon. I love that meme so much.
Yeah.
All right, back
Yeah.
to like pathing
Nice rat.
shenanigans. What do you guys think? What path should we take? It's like,
The path of least resistance.
Where are we going other than in giant circle?
The scary fort with the tyrant is closer. The black dragon armor area is also pretty close. But I feel like we should take out the tyrant first. We also don't know where
I
the
also got
phoenix
more-
Is this the time stop guy?
This is the time stop
Yeah.
guy.
I
Prep your
can see
counter
it.
spells.
Danielle also got more late
Oh.
game stuff.
Oh
in the
yeah,
fancy tomb.
Jeb had a dream.
You're fancy.
I have a dream. I have a
I have a
dream.
dream.
Let's see.
They also trauma bonded.
Because, like, I feel like the path of least resistance would have us going, like, around this river here and then through the mountains.
The path
Through
of
the
least resistance. The path of least resistance includes us on a carpet that can fly.
We don't have a carpet. Wait, do we? I forget. Is this the
We have a
campaign where
table.
we have a carpet?
No, 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 no,
I'm
Michael is not that
confused.
dumb.
no, 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 no. You do not have a carpet.
Cool.
Michael, how long would it take me to make a carpet?
Years.
Years.
You already have a table, all right? That's the best I'm giving you guys.
He's not a flying table.
Look,
Yeah, but
we
he's
all learned you don't give the party-wide flying. I don't care
Yeah.
how cramped it was.
okay, but we're playing dwarves, okay? We're nearly small creatures.
No,
Yeah.
Otherwise.
I'm not doing
that.
Actually
Wise.
small creatures.
With
Alright.
wise, Santa takes up at least 3 spots.
yes.
And we all know it.
Well, beginning of campaign.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, afterwards he was
Oh.
fucking wrapped. Dead.
Do any of us even know counterspell?
I don't think
No.
so. Unless Felix does.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's called countering my fucking fist.
Oh,
It's
that's
called
Totally.
killing the boss before he kills you.
The boss has time stop.
Yeah.
I can take it. Nah.
Are we sure
Lord
this
Bard's
is a
only
good
I know
idea?
it.
counterspell.
I will reiterate. Time stop, and is also known to be a dragon lord.
Yeah.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
No.
No! It's not!
But we need to get this dealt with because the meat rain is a threat.
Where's the next level up?
I mean, yeah, but do we need to, like, Leroy Jenkins it?
Well, but what else
No.
would you say we do?
Either try and hunt down the Phoenix here or go past him towards the arbor?
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
somebody
We should probably
evil
find the Phoenix. Knowing us, the
is the
Phoenix
next
is going to be under his control.
Look, I've gotten meteor swarmed once before. I'm not real keen on doing it again.
Yeah, and we were also level 18.
No,
Not time.
17.
you were level 16.
Yeah.
16.
And
Look,
much scarier.
that was
Yeah,
a fun
I'm
time.
looking.
Everyone had
That
a
was a
good
great
time.
time.
When
That was a great
meteor
time.
formed you.
Look, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I said, fuck you, Avatar. I'm stronger than you.
I'm stronger
Barely.
than you.
Get bent, Turkis.
So it
Anyways,
seems like that is route.
I would like to ask actually before we leave, can I spend a very large chunk of money?
How much money?
8,000.
8,000.
On what?
Or...
I want a griffin.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
We can
As in
afford
not
it.
a-
killable griffin.
The statue.
Mm.
Or
I want the
whatever.
statue,
Ooh.
the bronze griffin, if it's possible for me to buy it around here.
Let me double check.
I mean,
Give me 1
We
second.
had the wizard and the florist.
It's
Yeah,
only
he's-
rare.
I'm rolling for him real quick. See if he can get it for you guys, because you guys have done a couple things for them wizards.
We're
They
here to
can.
collect our debts.
They can get it for you.
I'm here to bargain.
8,000.
For Mamu.
8,000.
I'm not good
Isabel.
at bargaining.
Isabel, I'm here to bargain.
Why are you comparing Dormammu to Isabel? Anyways, yeah, if the party is fine with it,
I'm
Gail,
fine
can you
with it.
subtract 8,000 gold pieces from the pouch?
Yeah. We'll make it back
Alright,
in
how
a
many
few
people
months
can we fit in a
anyway.
griffin?
Hmm?
How many people can we fit on a griffin?
2.
Me! I kind of.
I mean, that's the person I would take with me. I think
Yes!
5e rules say that we can put 2 medium creatures on a large creature,
Yes!
but we don't have it wouldn't have a saddle for that though.
Hmm. Can we
All right,
purchase a
Jeb, hold
saddle?
on.
So as long as you're okay with maybe falling off.
I'm a
You're
barbarian.
You're resistant to fall damage. I am not.
Yeah, the last time I
Go,
tried jumping from griffin to griffin, I nearly died. So
Oh yeah, you did do that.
What campaign was
yeah,
that?
because mine died.
That was
Shadowlands.
wild,
Shadowlands, I
man.
think. Yeah, Shadowlands.
We were riding griffins in,
Oh,
and mine
yeah.
died. And
And
so
I barely saved
I
you.
No. Well, yes, but I fell 500 feet first, and then teleported to Spookiest to give
Yeah.
to give us a second chance.
It's one of those moments where you're like, I have to check the wording
Yeah.
really thoroughly for this.
Yes.
Spookiest disappear at the end of my turn or the start of my turn.
It's the end of my turn. Thank God.
I'm not dead.
I am not
That could have been
dead.
bad.
Anyways,
If
yeah,
not,
I'll
I
purchase
could
a
drink it.
bronze griffin. You get me a griffin stat block.
yeah.
Sorry, just spraying
yeah.
this on you. Probably should have asked.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to look for my fucking Griffin stat block right now. It's saying I have one. I'm just trying to look for where the fuck is that. It's not on the creatures.
You can use
Yeah.
the search feature.
Yeah, I'm looking for it that way.
I have a dream.
Oh,
I've got some
okay.
green.
Okay. I understand where it's at now.
Ooh,
That was a good movie.
Josh, I didn't know you were a smoker.
Huh?
What?
I didn't know you rolled some blunts.
Jesus
I do
Christ.
not roll the dookie.
Yeah, please don't implement that with Josh because he actually has a job.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I have a
Hey, so do I.
federal job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Everybody knows that I hate most forms of substances
Yeah, fair enough.
for personal use.
I know what you mean, but it sounds like you just hate just random substances.
I mean that too. I hate most
ECM,
forms
get
of
fucked.
iron.
It's like, god damn you, silly putty.
God
Why
damn,
is that
Plato.
substance
You're
you
not
go
very playful.
All right. All right, Josh, should be right above
It's a
nuts
substance.
or right under nuts.
Oh, can you come over here and tugs to my balls? Get the fuck out of here, T.
It's right underneath nuts.
What was that sentence?
The fuck?
I
What the
don't
fuck did I
know.
hear?
I
I'm
don't
trying
even
to get
think I want
Josh
to
as
repeat
Griffin
what I
token.
heard.
What the fuck did I hear?
Can we never hear it again, please?
No,
Oh.
it is forever remembered in essence on Dragon's Egg.
No.
All right, cool.
No.
All right.
If we ever have to come
Bitch,
through,
I have
and
editing powers.
yeah,
I
Alright.
can silence
Do
that
it.
sentence.
Josh,
Coward.
can you access the sheet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I got a flying upgrade, y'all.
Nice.
Still gonna be
Alright.
pretty careful with breath weapons, but you know, we'll be fine.
All right. So, that's your trajectory, right?
I think so.
All right. So, first day, you guys will get to Fort
Sumner.
Elsier Cross. Oh, God.
Boy.
Damn it, Josh.
What?
Oh, fucking fort, you said.
I don't look. I don't know. My behavior
Yes,
cannot be
Danielle?
explained past 10 o'clock. Past 9
Fair enough.
o'clock.
And yes, this is Fort Elsier Vale. Elsier Cross. Elsier Cross.
Fort something.
Alright. So we need to like actually decide
Yeah.
what are we going
Fuck, are
for?
we? There we are.
I think we try to
I
track down
don't
the
think we can
Phoenix.
handle a wizard that can cast time stop.
I think we could.
I think we could. It would just suck.
I think we're all just scared.
Yeah.
I think we're very reasonably
Yes,
scared.
I have a wife and kids. Soon to be
So do
kids.
I.
Boo hoo! I've got.
I feel like Michael mentioned something about him having a dragon.
Yeah. he said
Yeah.
Dragon Knight. Dragon Lord, whatever.
So we want to fight a minimum level 17 wizard with a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. I'll leave it.
Good.
Okay, do we want to go for the armor? Or do we want to go for the Phoenix? I feel like we should try
I
to
feel
figure
like
out
those might be in
something
the
about
same
Phoenix.
location.
Sure, but what if they're not?
I'd say shoot for
Armor?
the Phoenix.
I mean, we know where the armor is. We don't know where the Phoenix is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shoot for the armor
And
then.
if it disappears
And-
as soon as you hit it, we might have trouble tracking that thing down.
Just hope we don't get Slaughterstone.
Does what?
Yeah, apparently, like,
Josh?
Imric
No.
hit it once and it just kind of flew away.
He must not have been happy.
Coward!
You're telling me that Emmerich doesn't have Sentinel?
No.
He did. He did. Michael was just
miss?
pissed as well. Because with Emmerich, I had 3 nat ones in
Oh.
6 rolls.
Oh, God.
You
That's
actually
right, Emmerich.
What
You're not
did
the
they
fucking
do
main
to
character.
Soldiers?
Get your shit ass out of here. You ain't the main character.
What was that, Josh?
you actually simulated it.
Yes.
Neat.
The level 18 character, I said, alright, I'm just gonna use that as the same stats for his, but change up the items.
We are foils of each other, but this is not the story being told.
But
Yeah, let's get the armor then.
Yeah,
Plus, if we get the armor, don't we level up?
I think so.
yes.
Cool.
We have a direction. We
Brutal
have a goal.
critical.
We have a prize. Let's go.
Brutal critical.
Are we level 8?
We're level something. Yeah, we're level 8.
Let's see. Alright. To get towards the armor, to stop in this town for the night, would anyone like to do anything in this town?
No.
Buy any
I don't
last
think
minute
so.
supplies? Nothing? Okay. Go and just double check.
I'm buying
Chance to
500
refresh our
feet,
potions. Are we missing any?
Oh, potions. I
Potion
have
check.
5 and 1 and 1.
I need a greater and a superior, if possible.
I would take 1 greater.
Because I have 0 greater, 0 superior, but 6 regs.
I've got 5 regulars, 1 greater.
I've got 5 and 2.
I'm probably
would-
okay.
If we have the supplies, I'd appreciate another greater.
Greater is what, 150?
Yes.
That's fine.
Let me go check.
Yeah, because it's 50 for normal, then 150 for greater.
Yeah.
I don't remember what superior is.
I'm not looking for the Ion
Was it
Stone of Greater
450?
Absorption.
Eh,
I don't need an 18k stone.
I
Yeah, it's
mean-
150.
We could use one. I just don't want to pay for one.
It's not even that useful.
We could sell it though.
You money grubbing halfling.
Jeez.
I like the clinky clink.
So it sounds like to get the 3 frontliners back to 2 graders, we'll be spending 600 gold.
Sounds good. Send it, Chief.
Sending it.
Press enter.
We are now
And despair.
below 1,000 gold.
And now it's my turn to
Disgusting.
walk in to meet Rain.
It's fine. We'll wait a month and we'll have it back.
Let's see.
Chocolate Rain.
We'll get our power up and then go kill the wizard and steal all the stuff.
Everyone roll me a perception or investigation.
Heh. Nice. I see
My
shit.
first roll of the session. Precisely my passive.
And just waiting for Danielle. Right. See. Let me check this. You guys see that there is a lot of elven settlements that are moving south in the Marsh Forest. Many elves travel past you guys seeking that come from the very north of the forest. They have said that they have seen dead men walk in that region.
So have we. Just not in that region.
That's concerning.
We already heard about that from your lion cub.
Did we hear about dead people?
Yeah, there was a possible. Someone did see what looked like to be a shambling corpse.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we heard that it raises the dead. Didn't
I was
we?
under the impression that it was a shambling mound. It was just like, yes, plants.
No shambling.
Wait, we're under the impression that the Phoenix thing raises the dead?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
The meat rain.
I mean, corrupted phoenix.
Meat rain raises
kind of
the
makes
dead.
sense. Well, the meat rain comes from the phoenix.
Yeah, I know.
Chocolate.
Yes.
So is the wizard guy like controlling the Phoenix, or is he just like also
We
here?
don't know.
Okay.
Presumptually, because I mean, meta commentary with our luck.
And we're gonna
Yes.
go with like
Yeah.
probably.
We're gonna go with a solid probably.
From a meta context, we're gonna have to fight a wizard riding a phoenix, riding a dragon, or something like that.
All right, fucking
That
Hell
sounds
Rider.
like some incredibly cursed turducken.
Yeah, I was about to say that it's just the evil turducken.
Damn.
Ray, I don't want to fight an evil turducken.
All right. As you guys get to the foothills of the mountains, you guys see this large mist up in the greater mountains. It glows slightly purple.
Lovely.
I don't like this.
Great, it's delirium.
It looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck.
It's
If it
turducken.
is delirium, therefore it is delirium.
Stick it at the turducken.
I would like everyone to roll me a D100.
A Physican,
What?
a phoenix dragon wizard. Hey, 91.
Not bad.
That's good,
Let's see.
right?
Maybe.
You're now blind.
You have now acquired fear of fish.
I am glad that I am a landlocked fighter then, because at least I can switch on my fighting style of blind fighting.
Let's see. I would like everyone to roll me a perception check as you guys go into the mountains.
Nice. Zeph is just like, yeah, I know this place.
See,
I see all.
are you guys staying
You're on
low?
high alert.
Are you guys staying low to avoid a higher mist?
I think we're staying low, yeah.
I mean, we can't fly.
How high is the mist?
It is on the higher peaks in this one that is above, effectively 1,000 feet and above is where it is. So where the armor is might be beyond the mist.
Look,
Great.
as long as we don't see a convenience store, we'll be fine.
What?
What are you referencing with the convenience store?
Yeah.
Stephen King's The Mist.
Ah.
Uh,
I've never read that.
No, I'm good. Pass. Double it back to the next person, please. No.
Movie. It's a really good movie, though.
It is a really good movie, but double it and pass it to the next person.
It's
Thank
a
you.
it's a very strong inspiration for Drakenheim.
No
And
thanks.
as you and Zeph, actually, Edwin and Zeph, as you guys look around, in the mist, actually, you see that there is more or less some type of light coming from this mountain.
Huh. What does that mean?
They want you
What
Is it
color is
blue?
the light?
You raise me up.
Oh, I heard blight.
See the light. It is.
No, we're not playing Dragon Age.
Let me just pick this.
I know nothing about Dragon Age.
Disappointing.
It is a dark reddish orange.
Oh.
Well, that's
We think
definitely
that's the
evil, whatever it is.
Phoenix?
That seems too easy.
I mean, yeah.
How close could we get without going into the mist?
You can go maybe another mile.
Let's just
All
force
right.
it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's check it out.
Let's go the extra mile first and look
Yeah.
at it, and then full send it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be so scared. Come on, let's go.
We do a Heinrich Scout.
Actually, let me change up the music for this.
Have I come back just in time to be voice of reason?
Apparently.
I was being just fine.
We were fine. Of course, we weren't doing much, but it's fine.
But also, Ashra doesn't.
The music has started, we're not fine.
Ashra doesn't like to stand around and just deal with the anxiety, so he's just like, let's just go.
What could go wrong?
I mean, that's not his attitude. It's what else are we gonna do? Let's go.
Yeah.
As you guys get closer,
For Zeph,
I would
it's
like
it's quite
everyone-
literally my job.
I would like everyone to roll me a stealth check.
I can sure roll it, Chief. I'm just
I'll
not sure
put
you
up
need
a pass.
me to.
I'm gonna second that.
We put up a pass.
I don't have heavy armor, so that's a 28.
All right,
13.
13. All right, cool.
For a fighter, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Pass is so
I
good.
am the stealthiest one in the party. Let's go.
I'm gonna double check this real quick.
I mean, out of a paladin, an artificer,
Yeah.
a barbarian, and a fighter.
Just because I used to be a
Yeah.
ranger and have good stealth does not mean I have good stealth as a paladin.
Oh, and a artificer.
2 artificers.
An artificer and a quote-unquote
Hey.
artificer.
I was with a artificer and a artificer.
This. Oh,
Oh.
you guys are free to go. As
Hmm.
you guys don't see any movement at all. I would like to, well, at a glance, I'd like everyone to roll me a perception or investigation check to
Oh, why is that
see
check
what you
shit?
see.
You are free to go. Am I?
Am
Are
I?
we?
Am I?
I don't know.
Wow, Ashrad.
Right now.
Ashra knows
Ah.
blood. Ashra's not unfamiliar with blood rain.
Okay.
Bruh.
Michael. Michael, this.
He was a
I need
part-
to listen to Slayer for this one.
He was a part of he was a part of a demonic goblin horde.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Ashrad's seen some stuff.
Yeah.
Fair.
Let's see. You.
Sorry, Evan, I get your reference.
Good. Ashrad, you see. You try to look up closer to this mountain, to this fort. As you see, the one prominent thing you're able to get clear through the mist is that you see a draconic skull hanging over what seems to be this large cliff that's staring down directly in your guys' region.
Is the skull attached to a neck?
Yes.
Is
Which
the
is
neck attached
then to a body?
body?
You can't fully see how far the neck goes down.
Is
mean,
the neck attached to
Point.
wings?
I'll point it out to everybody and say we should go look at it.
What the fuck?
Is this the glowy thing, or is this something else weird that we found?
This is below the glowing. About 100 feet below it.
How big of a dragon is it?
From Ashra's description, roll me a intelligence check.
Is that free for all of us?
Could I persuade you
Yes.
for nature?
For nature, yes. I would say nature or history.
Nature or history?
Geez,
Hey!
it seems
I don't crap about dragons. I'm a goblin.
it might
Also,
belong
you're a
to one. It might belong to one of the adult variety,
Great.
possibly larger.
Great!
DM, why do you keep using vagues?
Because you guys keep getting on the border of full success.
God.
Hey, I got a 20. What do you mean, border?
Oh, you did. For some reason, I thought it was
a greater
18.
worm.
It's not a greater
Yeah.
worm. It is it's an adult.
It is Inferno.
Okay.
Ah.
It's Inferno. Okay, no, we're going home. And then we're leaving the mail.
Resettlement plan.
We are picking up Brindol and we are putting it somewhere else.
I heard there's a very lovely spot in the worm smokes that nobody goes to ever.
Where'd that
That I
be?
saw in a dream once.
Oh,
It came to me in a dream.
It came to me in a dream. A god said, "Sit here, my child. Look at the lush green. Nothing will bother you besides a dragon in your way."
All
Which
right.
god?
is it protecting a tree of golden apples?
I don't know. Which god? It was. Will he die?
Oh my god. All right. So what do we do about this? Is it alive? Question mark.
Yeah,
You're the
why
pal.
did it
You
catch
tell
our
us.
attention?
You did see it move, Oshron.
Hmm.
Great.
All right, let's
Mhm.
go. Get bit by it or
We're
push off
closer
cliff.
now. Are we? Can we see anything about what the glow is?
The glow, it seems to be. You guys see it as a. Seems to be a fort.
Huh.
I'm gonna go push that thing off the cliff.
Uh, okay.
What?
Good luck.
Just spooky dragon
Please don't die.
skeleton.
Well, there is either action or there is inaction, and I choose action.
All right, let's go.
All right. Give me. Let's see. Give me a moment. Let me put this together.
Adult dragon skeleton fight.
You'll be
It's a
fine.
Draco-Lich.
Oh god, if it's a Draco
Ugh. I hate to be that guy, but I gotta die and dash. It is time. I am sorry, my front line. I must leave.
All by
Bye.
myself.
Hey, I'm here.
You're not a front line. We've discussed this.
Bye.
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 See. Make sure everyone's here. Please.
You are damage. You chose to be damage. You are not a frontliner.
You are pure DPS.
You are Retribution Paladin, the greatest of all the Paladin subclasses.
Hell yeah.
Vengeance Paladin is wonderful.
No. I didn't say Vengeance. I said Ret Paladin.
You did say retribution.
As in Freud. Parser on the Antorus the Burning Throne raid.
Nerd.
Huh?
I miss it, man.
I did not understand most of the words you
He's
just said.
flexing he's flexing his top DPS.
Ah.
It was the last raid that I fully like threw myself into in World of Warcraft. It was the Demon Planet final boss. Where, funnily enough, I stole the art of our Argus from.
I am not surprised.
Hell yeah.
Argus the Unmaker.
I just
stole
noticed the
him.
If I start
Oshkosh
playing
would
World
not
of
survive
Warcraft
Bob.
and I beat your parse, will Argus just die?
What?
I said if I start playing WoW and I beat your parse, will Argus just die?
If you beat my... Well, that expansion's over. It's not being
I
graded
know.
anymore. If you beat my parse, you would be a top 0.4% in the world.
Wow.
Alright, get to work.
Yeah, good luck. I think I spent like 200 hours in that raid alone. I am
Yeah, I'm not
unbeatable.
quite that much of an life.
And I also had a guild of 40 people who would regularly pay the Freud tax and just kill themselves for my 50% damage buff.
Yeah, that's the real key to top parses. Competent friends.
There's a reason that was the expansion. They implemented a clear requirement for parses to count.
Oh.
Because people kept sacrificing people to their paladin so much so that the bosses just wouldn't get beat.
Oh.
but people would be polling, like, so my normal damage numbers were somewhere in the high 500,000s. And
Wow.
people were just regularly polling in the millions because they just kept killing themselves to get the
I
damage
love
buff.
that.
Granted, you didn't clear,
Mm.
but it was a funny meme.
See, if I were to ever get into an MMO, it would be Final Fantasy 14.
I'm not a fan of the screen clutter in Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Right.
visual effects.
So,
I just don't play
as you
MMOs.
as you guys
The
get
few
closer
clips
to
I've seen
this,
from Final Fantasy just like hurt my eyes.
as you guys get closer to this creature, I would like everyone to roll me another stealth check.
Oh god. Let me turn my past bonus
Nothing
back
will
on.
go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong.
Why do I keep rolling 8s? This is like the third
sounds
8
about
I've rolled in a row.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
My cat is
Um,
laying on my foot.
Oh. See,
Yeah.
with Emran, it's rolling 5s. With Death, it's rolling 8s now, apparently.
Hey, that's only slightly
would be
below
loose.
average.
Josh, did you get chicken recipe?
No, it's Evan.
Oh, rip Evan.
No, I needed to reload because it was still playing the tavern music, and I'm trying to check is that.
It's not correct.
All right,
It's playing
cool.
spooky music.
Well,
Now it's not playing any music.
let's see.
Rip.
Oh, I get to introduce in one of my villains.
Oh, goody.
Thanks, guys. Let's go home.
Hey, you guys see this? Yep.
Blood and honor. This is my post. This is where I make my stand.
No, we're fighting Elsa.
Snow glows
What?
white on the mountain tonight, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you guys hear
Not a
yourself?
footprint to be seen.
Oh,
Kingdom
yeah.
of Isolation.
And it looks like I'm the queen. Golly, that song was so emo.
It was. The wind is howling like the
Song itself
swirling
wasn't that
storm
bad, but
inside.
overplayed so much. It's so bad now.
I think that song is getting very close to being older than my students.
What?
Oh god.
That's horrifying.
That's
2013.
terrifying.
My kids were 4. My students were 4 when it came out.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Some of them were 3.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
so you guys can move,
Okay. Movement time.
or you
Throw
guys can
Jeb
see
off
over
the
there, right?
mountain.
Yeah, we can see.
This
Yeah.
really is just the Nameless King.
I haven't played Dark Souls 3.
He's a time.
I've heard.
If Aura were a person,
I
it would be Malekith and the Nameless King.
Oh god. Do they have similar vibes?
Not really, but they are both
Not sure.
just so you are not the main
Not sure.
character right now. I
No.
am.
They have similar intimidation factors.
You just see this large creature standing right in front of you.
Oh.
Let me.
Is that the Gaping
Mm.
Dragon?
No thanks.
That's the Gaping Dragon.
Not the guy from fucking Dark Souls 1.
That's where I know the name from. I killed this guy.
Yes.
The Witcher 3. I need to play that
Nice.
too.
Let me get.
That where that name comes from?
Be
It comes-
prepared. It is a time dedication.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a long game.
Yes.
I need to finish it someday.
I have it on
As-
Switch. I didn't get very far.
As you see this large black creature look up, this large black dragon look up at you as its master atop it looks at you all and says, "Welcome to my domain."
Oh, lovely. Is he
Where
saying
do
this
you
in
go?
common?
He's saying this in Elvish.
Am I the only one who speaks Elvish?
Remember if I do?
I thought you did.
I do. I do. Yeah.
We'll just translate for Ashrod. Just like he says something and Zeph whispers into Ashrod's ear. Just like he said, "Welcome to my domain."
He just looks at you all and says, "Why, hello, kin of pure blood."
Hi.
So I think he's talking to you.
First of your knights that have spoken to me.
Oh, so you know about me?
I know that Serthalos still has knights. For I fought a couple of them that did not see how I saw things.
And how is it exactly that you see things?
Tell me, Zeph, what is your thought on humans? Those miserable little monkai?
Oh boy. I think they're chill. Sure, I'll outlive all of them, but like I have a lot of friends that are human.
So you like keeping pets? See, nice, nice.
Pets is the wrong
That's
word.
very nice. But what else is there for them?
That just has this look of like absolute disgust on his face. Do you realize that humans are sapient creatures?
To an extent, maybe. Some theories, yes.
Theories. Humans are absolutely sapient creatures.
We may only speculate. So, why do you bring a short one with you? And who is this behind you?
They're my friends.
And what do you do in my territory? What are you trying to accomplish?
We're, shall we say, looking into the rain.
So, you want to stop me and my good friends?
Oh, you're
Great
behind
project.
that. I suppose I did not expect. No, I did expect that. I entirely expected that.
On brand, really.
On brand. So, what's your deal with the rain?
Well, the rain, is a lovely gift from our great and lovely Lord Assyrian's great phoenix that brought me, the great Karantir, back. He has given me the holy and gracious duty of reclaiming what was rightfully ours in this land, our
I
full territory.
don't quite know what you're on about, as far as I know, in elven history and religion, we've always had a rather amiable relationship with humans.
Well, yes, but also realize what they wrought upon our species, our blood.
Are you talking about half elves?
Don't speak of the mongrels like that.
Okay, so you are talking about them.
They are a plague.
Frankly, I don't get it, but like, good for you.
And I see there's an elven lord that sits atop a Cirtha Lost that shakes hands with humans. Monkai and those dirty mongrels. He can shake their hands
Like,
and
Zeph
allow
just
to
turns
live
back
with
to the
himself.
party and like gives a look, just like, "Are you hearing this?"
Everyone's just got the like yikes look on her face.
Yeah.
Like my man's got some issues over there.
So, did you corrupt the Phoenix?
Corruption? No, no, no. I didn't do any of its great blessings.
Uh-huh. So then why is the rain awful?
Let's just say I am not the only one awoken.
Care to explain?
Well. I would lovely and graciously explain if you can get me something. Can you get me a fight with that half mongrel imposter down in that human town? I want to kill him so badly. With every
Um,
fiber of my being, I want to slay him.
that's good for you, bro. No. Cause that dude's my friend. So, no.
Friend, you say?
Yeah, we're
Friend,
chill.
friend. Tell me, little elf, my kin, what is your name?
You've already
For
said my name, dude.
I would like to hear you say it.
Why, though?
Insurance.
Insurance?
He's a fairy, don't tell him.
I'm not giving you my name, dude.
This is gonna be. Oh, I understand.
So far in this
I
conversation, you have insulted my best friends, insulted my close friends, and insulted the place in which I live.
so you live amongst the humans.
And he's threatened to kill at least one person.
Yeah, and you've threatened to kill at least one of them, so I don't think we're chill.
Only one. Well,
Nah,
that's
Only one.
only one vocal threat to kill one of my friends. I'm pretty sure you'd kill most of my friends given the chance.
it depends.
Most of my friends are not elven.
How useful a tool they are.
Ew!
Not in that way, you disgusting pig.
No, just generally, seeing people as tools is disgusting.
Yeah, you know, what if we don't bow down to your overwhelming supremacy and majesty? Like, what happens then?
Well, just become food for my dragon.
Yeah, see, you would definitely kill most of us.
Yeah.
Most.
And I'm pretty sure you kind of want to kill me too for siding with the humans.
I see great pity in my heart for you, Zeph.
I don't really want your pity.
I am sad for you.
That's nice.
And for this, I will allow you to leave. I will allow you to live. Leave here now and tell the people down below of who rules this land now. And let me face the dragons that you put out. And bring your full force.
I think you have a fundamental misunderstanding of who I am. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die with the people closest to me. And just gestures to everyone behind him. And I will
Also, last time I
die.
checked, Brindle didn't have any dragons. What's he going on about?
I don't know, I don't fucking know. Like, half of what this guy is saying is just...
You think I only speak of the human city? I speak rally the dragons of Assert the Lost better. I need a real fight.
Then why don't you go find one?
That's what I'm trying to get you guys to do.
Do it yourself,
Bring one
coward.
to me. How many dead civilians do you want for that to happen? How many families do you want dead for that to happen, Zeph Leonaros? Tell me.
Oh, so you do know my name.
Also, you're sounding awfully righteous for the person who's threatening to murder those civilians.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, most people who are considered righteous don't go out wanting to commit genocide.
I want a good fight. I want a good fight. I know you cannot provide me with a good fight.
Like I said, go find one. I'm not doing your dirty work.
The blood of many elves will be on your hands. Stay Zeph Leonaros.
Then those hands will be known as someone who saved a lot of lives as well. And someone who didn't back down.
You'll be too late.
That's nice.
All right.
I'm honestly surprised
Everyone.
he didn't try to kill us sooner.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna give one of my, possible BBGs.
Yay!
This is fine.
Why did it roll twice?
I don't know.
Insult to injury.
Well, at least Griffin can just die.
He'll respawn.
It'll be fine.
All right. First, Zeph.
Oh god, I'm going first. I did not expect to go first. Nor do I really want
The rest of us rolled
that.
like trash, including him.
Yeah. Huh. I suppose will Hunters mark his dragon? Oh, do I go for it? I can make that.
Go in.
I'm
Do it for the
going.
meme.
Nyom.
Leroy Jenkins.
All right, let me turn.
You're
my
even a
Hunter's Mark button.
paladin. It works.
Yeah. All right. So we do. Hold on. Which swords am I using here? I haven't played Zeph in a few weeks.
God.
I have too many swords. Stabby. Good stabby. We smite.
That looks weird. Oh, there we go. It didn't load.
Let's see, 21 hold on.
Is this undead?
That barely hits.
21 barely hits. Oh shit.
21 barely hits. Yes. It is undead.
For 15 radiant damage.
All right.
And then we stabby again. Yo, we have to smite here.
All right.
DPS go bird.
We use another second level because what else are they for? I should really just make a crit smite spell just so I don't have to wonder about how many dice I'm fucking rolling.
That's why I have the macro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our button.
If this is undead, so that's gonna be 3d8 normally, so or upcast 4d8, so I'm rolling 8d8.
It's a lot of D8s. That's big damage.
There's big damage. And then the other two stabbies. Stabby, fuck. Stabby. At least I got a lot of damage in.
All right. How much are those two stabs?
Let's see here. 5, 10.
How much of it is cold?
Cold is 14.
That is half.
Gotcha.
And
I'm going to account for it. Plus 15 plus heh, heh, heh. Total damage 99.
Nice.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Fuck yeah.
that
That'll
did
be my
some
turn.
damage to it. All right, Edwin.
I feel like this is scary enough that we have reached FU Fireball territory.
Yeah.
So I think we're just throwing a beat at him. There's Fireball. There's Cookie.
God, it's always so satisfying just rushing in and crit smiting. It's so good.
That's garbage Fireball damage
That
just
is
now.
garbage fireball. But damage is damage. And I'm
Damage is
scared.
damage. And it should hit both of them, so. And let's break
Yep.
up this nice line that we have a little bit.
Yo, remember, manifest.
Manifest.
Manifest the win.
We manifest.
So,
We only
is
accept
no
W's.
fear. There is no fear.
Fear is the mind killer.
Edwin, after your turn,
Yo.
Let it pass over you.
after your turn, you just see
Only I will
Caranthir hold
remain.
out its hand right behind Zeph and says, "Arise, my warrior." Fight for your master and strike down the oppressors.
Oh, what? You're not gonna fight me yourself? I shouldn't be goading him. Oh!
Zeph is trying to get himself killed.
Oh, yeah. No, you like killed like 3 towns. I'm joking.
Eh?
See.
I didn't understand what you said.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
Where did this man get Frostborn?
I don't fucking know.
Honestly, though.
No, but he summoned an elemental.
Zeph looks behind him. Just,
We've
"Ah,
got the
fuck."
discount Lich King out here.
As
Creepy undead dragon and all.
that's his full turn.
Okay.
He looks at you, Zeph, and says, I tell you, Zeph, this will be a little bit fun for me.
Wonderful. I'm glad I could give you some enjoyment.
As let's see. As Zeph,
Hmm?
can you make me double check where's that? Actually, yeah. So he just points a stick at you, Zeph, and says, as this points his hand out, as you just see a lot of cold energy build up
Oh, fuck.
and blast forward.
Yeah, I'm glad I moved.
As you guys all make,
Less than half of my token? Fuck.
he is going mainly for you.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Yeah, just there.
That's fine. I can heal myself a bit.
Yeah, I
He's
get both of you.
trying. Fans is trying.
I get both of you for that. I need Felix and Zeph to roll me con saves.
Fuck. I wish paladins got absorb elements.
That's sad.
You neglected
Yo.
absorb elements.
Evan.
Is Evan here?
Evan?
I don't know.
Double check it, make sure. Okay, cool.
Fuck. The frickin' frostbrand gives me fire resist, not cold resist.
DC 17 or take half of 44 cold damage.
Ooh.
Spicy.
I am a warcaster. Yeah, we
As
keep
he
Hunter's Mark.
disengages.
Oh, you bitch. He stole my Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
I bet you're stealing my eggs.
Oh,
Oops.
okay. He's running away. This is probably a good thing in the long run.
Probably.
I could use a little help if that be possible.
Let's see, he's also went up 50 feet. He effectively just disengaged and went into a diagonal line towards theirs.
He.
Ashrad.
Really just breath weaponed and fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alstrad would love to help Zeph, but has been enraged at the sight of a dragon.
It's like, oh, okay. That's okay.
We're just going all out against him.
All right.
I will be action surging.
All right.
Yo.
Don't have that bonus though.
Let's see.
Get a
Double check.
20. That is a 26.
26. I'll double check his AC real quick. That hits.
It's always on the
Yo.
second one, isn't it?
That also hits.
And it was a bad crit too.
Yeah.
And the 20 misses. Let's see.
And he is marked. He cannot attack anybody other than me, or else he has disadvantage.
All right.
Does he have reach? I said the dragon's got reach.
Are you talking about Carpenter?
Yeah.
What weapon does he have out?
The mad cartographer.
The dragon has reach.
Damn.
Griffin will disengage and whoop, whoop, whoop. That's my turn.
How much damage? Let's see. Just check that. Okay.
See,
There you go.
16, 34. 50. Hold on. 25, 51, 69. Nice.
Nice.
85.
All right.
We love lots of damage.
I wish I had smite.
Yeah.
I wish I had smite, and I wish I had crit on the charge.
Oh, Evan, you're here. Roll con save.
No.
Are you
I'm
taking
rerolling.
40 cold? Okay.
I'm rerolling. Thank you.
DC 17 or take 40 cold damage.
Can I use a bardic now? Let's get it. I'll take the 40 cold.
All right. Asha, is that your turn?
Pity you don't have resistance.
Felix.
Nope. Good guy or bad guy?
Bad. Kill him, please.
If it's not one of us, it's
Okay.
bad.
Okay. Let's see. That's a cube. Never mind. In that case, we'll just bing bong. Fine. That's it.
No.
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 Wow. Shit. Okay. Well, I'm screwed. That misses, and that's my turn.
Zeph.
Alrighty. I think it's time for a vow of enmity.
Oh.
He's locking in.
Because, you know, I've got the 2024 vow of enmity bullshit now. I can transition that.
All right.
I'm just reading things. Yeah. Okay. We're vowing enmitying the ice golem. Ice elemental. Just because we need to get that fucker out of the way. Stab, stab. And stab.
All right.
We'll put a level 1 smite.
Little baby smite.
Baby smite.
Just tickle him a little bit.
All right.
Total damage. Do all of those hit?
Cold damage. Cold damage does nothing to him.
Figures.
And all
Hunter's
those do
Mark
hit.
is not on this guy, so sad in less damage. Wait, hold on. I did my math wrong. Lots of numbers. 4 plus. Oh wait, no. I did do my math right. Let me get my brain sorted.
Are you good?
Brain is sorted.
Don't panic this hard. We
I'm
need to make it
not.
through.
My brain was just tripping up over itself for no apparent reason. Total damage is 43.
All right. Let's see.
We're gonna scoot over here.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Give me 1 second. Anwin.
Nothing bad ever happens to the goblins.
We'll shake beakers at the ice thing, and then we'll throw a healing word on Felix. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Evan, did you get your help?
Oh, okay.
And against which one, Anwin?
For ice thing.
Ice thing. He has failed.
Good.
Good.
Get clanked, idiot.
Let's see. All right. He is. Let's see. Last shot.
I'll be fine.
Love the
He casts his
confidence.
maze.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What's his DC? Wait, hold on. No, Maze doesn't care about DC.
No, it's just 20 DC, or else you're stuck there for 10 minutes.
I am stuck there for 10 minutes.
That's not good.
As you guys see this man
I'm gonna go get it.
then immediately fly off, leaving the
Rude.
battlefield.
Okay.
Where'd Ashrod go?
I don't know.
As you guys just see a griffin flying there aimlessly now.
Did he fall? I didn't see
Did
him
he
fall,
steal
did
our
you?
friend? He's not on the ground.
No.
Felix.
He's just yoink Ashrod.
Let's see also, I will put how far off they are on current here.
I'm gonna call him Carrot.
They're 90 feet off as they zoomed off.
You're just calling every villain Karen now.
No, Carrot.
Carrot.
okay.
We could call him that.
Sparkle's the special.
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Oh yeah, it's 11.
11 takes 9 to thunder.
All right. Is that your turn?
Oh, Bardic. Zeph.
Alrighty.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Zeph.
There's the Bardic. Heh. Well, I guess we keep stabbing. Are you a friend, Felix?
No, I'm not a warcaster.
Gotcha. I don't still have her undering on me, do I? No, I don't. Well, let's just pull out the Crusader's Blade then. I have three
How many
swords for a
swords do you
reason.
have?
On me, 3. Total, 4. Stab,
Gracious.
stab. Stab, stab.
The last two shall hit.
Gotcha. For 16.
All right. Anyone?
I guess we'll shake some more beakers at him. No one seems to be in imminent danger.
It has
we know.
passed.
We don't know
I'm
what the fuck happened to
incredibly sad.
Ashtrad.
No, we do not.
All right. This creature looks over at Zeph.
It's okay, baby.
Let's see. Zeph does a 24 hit.
Yeah.
You are taking 31 slashing.
Oh. Big
I
ouch.
reconsidered.
But Michael, he's 50 feet away.
No more Hunter's Mark, which is fine because I
Felix.
wasn't making use of that anyway.
Felix does a 16 hit.
He's 50 feet away.
It's the Ice Skull. Oh, wait. It is that fucker. Or is it the Ice
No, it is.
Boy?
It is the ice.
But
Ice Boy.
Michael.
Ice Boy's got hands.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's ice boy.
16.
16.
No, it doesn't hit.
All right. Well, he's
Zeph
fully out
just
of
gets
combat.
punched in the face. Is he, though?
He's beyond 150.
I have a longbow, bitch.
Just don't zane it.
Wait, what's
Right.
zaning it?
Do you remember the first encounter with Thomas?
Not really.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Thomas
what did he
rode
do?
away.
I don't remember.
Thomas rode away after y'all get bruised and pretty bad. And Asmodeus, Zane's character
Huh.
at the time, said, I have boots of flying. I'm going to chase him. I said,
Oh,
all
God.
right, you're 300 feet away from the party by yourself against Thomas.
No, I'm not
my God.
doing that. Nor do I have the capability of doing that.
Oh yeah, then
That's when he was going to want to be Ezio. Okay.
I'm
I
honestly shocked
remember
that Thaddeus didn't die.
Felix.
Yeah.
We'll tell the dead on it.
I should have let him.
Ezio, Auditore, the Francine, the Maximilian,
Oh. Let's see.
Mario.
It has failed. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
It is near death. So near death. Zeph,
We stabby. Stabby, stabby.
you're able to kill it.
Cool. I'm gonna use some lay on hands. Because
Alright.
ow.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Anyone? As this creature dies, is anyone going to chase after this man who is 150 feet off the screen?
I'll be shooting at him until he gets beyond
Same.
Yeah,
600.
no thanks.
I'll be shooting at him until he goes beyond 300 feet.
Let's see.
Not
I
that
can't hit that far, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna mind my business.
I don't feel like I can
Roll
hit him.
Eldritch Spear.
Roll me 3 attacks.
Don't you have Eldritch Spear and Spell Sniper? Isn't it 600?
Oh yeah.
Felix, roll me 12 attacks.
Well,
Come on.
attacks. All right.
And how many am I rolling?
Roll me three turns worth.
3
I'll let
turns
Gail
worth.
go first.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Longbow. 1, 2, 3.
Only one of those hits.
Cool.
Okay. You ready, Michael?
Hold on, still checking. Actually, none of those hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yo.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shit, I think only the nat 20
One of
hits.
those hits.
The nat 20 hits him as he just looks back at you, Felix.
Just sees nothing but fucking flak rounds eating.
You just see all the other rounds kind of bounce off. This one is the only one that stuck. As he just looks back at you, Felix.
It fucking get guitar sounds or turning into flak rounds.
As he just as you just see him word one. You just hear him utter one word underneath his breath. As Felix, you just hear respect. Respect.
Respect.
I don't know if
We
I should
have
feel
none.
proud about that.
Yo, I felt so cool talking to that guy.
It was certainly main character energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we just wait for.
We don't know what happened to
Oshrod.
Oshrod.
Oh shit. Okay.
How
And
long
then
are you guys
10
gonna wait
minutes
around?
Searching the surrounding territory, I guess.
Yeah. Just like I can't speak to animals, so I can't ask the griffin, but like we search. Where the fuck did Oshrod go?
Oshrod?
Where'd our boy go?
Ashraf finds himself in a maze. He tries to look around for like 3 minutes. Obviously he can't get anything. He literally can't pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just pulls out his box lunch.
As you sit
It's
down,
crisscross applesauce, and he starts thinking, what do I do?
as you sit down and eat for 10 minutes your sandwich, you immediately find yourself back on the ground where you were, like basically where you just were, but on the ground now.
Ashraf is mid shoving a sandwich up into his mask.
Oh my god, Oshrod. You seem
You're alive.
okay.
I got put in a maze.
Huh. Are you
I
alright?
don't know how to. I mean, I think so.
Ooh.
He checks each of his limbs, like lifts up his boot. Yeah.
Oh, thank god.
You think that would kill me? Come on.
I don't fucking know. Just
I wouldn't
seeing
go
my
out
friend
without any-
randomly disappear is not comforting to me.
Don't be dramatic.
I will be dramatic all I want, thank you.
No.
Yeah. So
Once you're done being dramatic, do y'all think we should warn anyone about this guy? He was making a lot of
Absolutely.
threats.
Absolutely, we should. I know I said I wouldn't do his
Okay.
dirty work for him, but we need to tell people about this.
I mean, if we think we should do it now, I do have one sending spell from the seal.
Oh, I have. I can send some too.
Who do we cast sending to is the question.
I don't know.
Because
Dragon
like has to
Prince
be
already
people
knows
that
about all
you've
that.
met, right?
Check the wording.
You met a lot of people in Assert the Law. Surely you met some captain of a guard somewhere.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Oh, me? Or
Technically, it's a creature with
Yeah,
which you are
you-
familiar,
yeah,
you would
because like
have.
I'm not the one casting the spell.
which is a bit more vague.
Oh yeah. Oh well, one you're familiar with. Yeah, you can just tell Anwin. Yeah, there's like Captain Tellian or something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Because like
don't
I
burn all
did
your
not
third level
meet
spell slots,
Imric.
Felix, while we're still this far out of town.
I very
Okay.
much did not meet with Imric.
Okay, good, because I'm not sending a message to Emmerich anyway. He scares
Yeah.
me.
Understandable.
What? What? The only reasonable one in that party?
Eh. So yeah, we'll tell Anwin about Tellian, what's his name?
Tellian.
Uh
Who is that?
he's a guard
He's-
in Asurthalas. We should probably mention my name, as loath I am to do that.
He's a he's a guard sergeant. So
He's a sergeant, so he
Okay.
at least
Yeah.
has some importance.
Alright, what do we want to tell him? I don't know this guy.
Uh
Dragon Lich, Dragon
Caranthier.
Lord Lich, Dragon Lord
Caranthier
Lich.
is in control of the Phoenix? I'm not sure if he was in control of the Phoenix.
What
He's-
did we
sounded like-
actually learn from that conversation? Let's take
Yeah, let's
stock of that.
So, he was resurrected by the Phoenix, by this corrupted Phoenix. He did not corrupt the Phoenix himself. Someone else did. Though he did not tell us who.
Are we thinking that's the other wizard tyrant guy, or are these the same person?
This was definitely Caranthier.
I suppose it is.
The
Okay, so he
tyrant
the
who
wizard
lives
tyrant are
in
the same
here.
person. Okay.
Yeah. The scary tyrant man is Caranthier.
Okay. I was not privy to that
I guess
conversation.
he's
so I'm
just
playing
got a
catch-up.
summer home.
He's just out for a walk.
I mean,
Did not like that he knew my name.
he knows many elven names. So many prominent houses.
Lovely.
Zep isn't prominent. Zep's a nobody.
He knows all.
I mean, as much of a nobody as I am, my family does have a little bit of weight to it. The Leoneros family is at least a little bit known.
Also, does that mean we have like spies in our midst if they're telling him all this stuff?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
probably should
know.
mention that somewhere.
Yeah, he knew my name. He didn't say Lothar's name, but he wanted me to kill, or wanted to kill Lothar.
I mean, you know, if you want to be in his good graces,
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
let's go kill Lothar.
I will fireball him again.
Lothar will get himself killed.
one way or another.
No, not if I have anything to say about it.
He's chill. We're buds. I am not letting Caranthier kill Lothar.
We're certainly not helping.
Come on.
No.
No.
I'm surprised he didn't mention Alicia.
Because Jeb's not here.
Ah,
And also, why would he?
I don't
I
know.
don't want.
He knew of Lothar.
That's-
Alicia's his sister.
Yeah, but she's not as prominent as a warrior as Lothar.
Fair.
Lothar is the prize. He is the good kill. He is the one they hang up on the wall, you know?
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Are you objectifying Lothar?
Yes, I'm objectifying my own character.
I feel like this guy needs to handle some problematic behaviors.
Yeah.
Josh, if you
Can we like send him to like sensitivity training or something?
He needs to complete his vector training.
Like, Zeph will give a brief summary of what Caranthier was saying. Just like give a brief translation of what was being discussed to
But
Ashrad.
Ostrad. Yeah, Ostrad was just standing there the whole time, just like,
While the elves talk.
just.
I mean, I'm
kill
not
him
an
now?
elf, I just speak it.
Yeah.
Can I kill him now? Can I kill him now? Can I kill him now? Go now. Go. Yes. Now.
Now.
Go.
all right,
All right. So
let's find out.
I don't know.
Let's keep going. Look for the armor.
That's yeah.
Well, what are we telling to who? First of all,
Yeah.
you know the reason we had that entire conversation.
I don't know.
So we're telling Talion something, saying that
Tell Talion.
Caranthier is definitely some kind of problem. Has something to was resurrected by the Phoenix. Did not cause the Phoenix's corruption.
Dang it, Fox.
Very dangerous.
I don't know. I think he's just too much of a coward to face me. I had him.
I mean, that's good for you.
Oh, fuck. Power word killed would have been funny there.
Just replicating that.
But
Sure.
I
If you
don't
want to see me
think we
power
could have
game,
taken
power
him.
game.
Oh, God.
If you want to see me power game, power word kill is the way to do it.
And then
This is a threat.
hopefully Telion will
Yeah.
tell other people, and then those people will potentially make their way up to Imric.
All right. Hey, Zeph.
Eh?
How? I have a question for you.
Okay.
How independent are the Lions without you?
They're rather independent. They've done
Okay.
missions without me.
Okay, I actually knew that. Double checked. Um,
Don't you threaten
I-
your friends,
Don't kill my
I'm not
boys.
gonna threaten them. I'm not gonna threaten
the
them yet.
Cubs.
I would like you all to make me one last perception or investigation check to make your way through the lower regions of the Giantshields.
I need more words. I hate this.
14.
Curse you sending.
Upcast.
I can't.
She's
It's
an
not a magic
artificer.
item.
Simply be better.
Get good.
Thanks.
Ostrad is great at navigating mountains.
Yeah. Zeph is only okay.
Yeah, you can actually.
Though I had some
it's,
good rolls before.
Let's see. For navigating, I shall say it's in investigation, perception, nature, or survival.
Most of those are the same. Most of those are the same number for me.
I mean, I gotta give everyone.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my 21.
Because
Alright, cool.
transitioning from ranger to paladin, I lost some expertise.
So, you guys are able to go through the mountains relatively fine. As you guys get more and more deep, and you guys look up, there's less and less sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys get into the deep Giantshields. There is patches of land that have not seen sun for at least a couple days. All right.
If you want
You
more
guys-
words, you can replace Undead Dragon Rider Caranthier with Tyrant. Undead Tyrant. Because, like, Caranthier is kind of known.
All right. I would like everyone to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, God. I can put up another pass. That's the last one, though.
What's the worst that could happen?
All right.
It's Ashrad. He's here again.
Okay. As you guys are actually double check this because this one does not require sound.
Oh,
So Edwin and Ostrad are actually good.
yeah.
As you guys pass this one,
21,
As you
16, and
guys-
17.
as you guys are traveling on the lower regions of the mountains, trying to avoid the mist that's accumulating atop, you guys hear Edwin clearly. Edwin and Asha clearly. You guys hear a war drum.
Uh-oh.
Sound the drums. The Winter King comes.
As you'll hear from a path of either a different mountain or above you, you guys hear the loud sounds of drums, a war. As you also hear many footsteps.
I mean, hide.
Hide.
Take a look.
All right, everyone.
Dang it, Danielle.
Huh?
You already posted that one gif from Wrath of the Lich King. I was going to post that gif right now.
As
Caranthier is absolutely like Nameless King vibes.
yes, as you guys hide, as I'll keep the same one because you guys passed it. You guys see what looks like to be a detachment of warriors pass above you all. Many of them in the front seem to be heavily armored, and many in the back don't seem to be armored at all, or lightly. If anyone were to like to know anything more about them, I would like a history or history check. And Zeph, you're the only one that can roll with advantage.
Oh, cool. Good. I need it. 14. And yeah, that's the sending we're going with earlier.
All right.
Undead Tyrant Caranthier was resurrected by the Phoenix, has made threats against all prominent dragon riders and against civilian populations. New Zeph by name. To Tellian.
Zeph. You all see this procession of knights that definitely look like a honor guard of Caranthier.
Oh.
Walk down the mountain.
Oh, that's not
as you count about count about 40 in this group. As they are walking down towards.
We will
what seem to be
relay
the
that
foothills.
just in a whisper, just like, these are Caranthia's honor guard.
Let's fight him.
There's so many.
Okay, I'm back.
We can
Hi.
manage.
Are we gonna go fight him again?
Josh wants to.
Josh Rudd wants to. Josh doesn't.
Is it because he put you in a mental fortress or something?
No, this is Caranthia's honor guard that we're looking at.
Mm,
And there's like
It's
40.
it's because they're evil.
Yes. I will relay the message next time, or I shall relay it in this. But I shall call session here.
All right.
Oh, come on, let me
We
fight him.
will leave the decision on whether or not we're fighting them later.
No. You guys are fighting. It's just I'm
No.
not ready for a. I'm just not fully ready at the moment for a 40-man fight.
It's fine. It's fine.
We got this.
It's fine.
I mean, we don't have to fight him, but
I don't think we should.
I mean,
I don't think we should. But Oshrat wants to. Oshrat's a
Yeah,
little bitter.
and I don't. We'll see what Jep thinks.
Jep's gonna say no because he's being all cautious.
Yeah,
it's gonna take some convincing.
we are not equipped to handle 40 honor guard.
this is why you don't have kids before battle.
I mean, I
That's why you don't
know.
have kids.
In general,
I
So
have
that you
mean,
can throw
kids.
yourself recklessly at the enemy.
I don't know.
That's
It's
something
up to you guys.
Cedric would do. It's not something I would do.
What, Cedric Diggory?
No, Cedric, my brother.
Alexander.
Cedric Leoneros. The Soulsborne inspired Leoneros.
No, you don't understand. Cedric was my father. He gave all of us many complexes.
I'm just gonna stop the recording.